These are the final days of those souls that are choosing chaos, as the United States have already requested for a full war regime to take over, and to immediately detain, and kill or murder any soul attempting to be violent in the case of a civil war. Not only this, China, Japan, North Korea, and Russia are all in preparations for such an occurrence. This is where who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light, take a step back, and then allow karma to take its place, as it is not our position, or our role to take any souls aboard our starships, when such souls are choosing to stay in duality still. This will however be shocking to those souls feeling that we as one galactic crew are here to save any souls on this planet, as in such a free will zone, your destiny and whether you continue to release ego attachments of fear, of separation remains, or if you have been preparing for years for these final days of duality. It will be quick to end such civil wars that develop with your own collapse of such a corrupt system, that has led to even more destruction, harm, and fear to circulate around our star seeds, around our light workers, and the humans. The humans have no clue about what is about to happen, as they are sensing it will be some type of World War III event, which is not the case at all. Even though wars have been going on, wars have not stopped, and will not stop until all of the cabal are completely removed, along with any war supporters. Those that choose violence will be setting themselves up for a violent death, in which it will show such souls the importance and, as you say, a future timeline on another planet of duality, that violence only leads to more violence. Have you not heard this before? This is where your own respectful nature of life is realized, or your own focus to feel that things will just go smoothly in the outer reality, leading to first contact, as the smoothness is, and has always been inside of you. As you being the newly awakened ascended master, you will witness some of the most horrific events in these final days of duality, while this will be less shocking for those of you that, as you say, grew up seeing death on a regular basis. The end of such a realm of duality is the beginning of the light, where you are able to shine into the eternal glory of your true self in the physical, as in your choice to continue to take your light work seriously. No jokes here, only dedication, balance and graciousness will carry you safely into the golden age in consciousness. It is clear to those of you that are here to be a warning to the human race, as you are the ones from the future, as what you have been taught about the future not existing already is all lies. Not only does the future exist, our ground crew are exactly that, time travelers here to disclose crucial information to the humans. Even though in a human form, the mind asks, does this mean that you keep such a form and being fully conscious? The form is, as you say, altered to then have no regular pains, to have no sense of aging, to have a pure sense of bliss to naturally be experienced, as the intake of any types of sugars, of any type of chemical-based drugs, pharmaceutical or such will be eliminated into your new reality. This is happening now, this is serious. It is up to you to ignore these warnings, and then go to another channel that talks about no global collapse, that will tell you something similar to this. You dear ones are here to realize that Prime Creator loves you. You have been here forever. The tests and hard work will all be worth it. Just trust in your own faith, in your own reality to see that the light is in everything. This is clearly misleading as you are Prime Creator. There is no entity outside of you pouring love in yourself. This is an error in consciousness, as these are connected still to the illusion of you not being the creator of your own reality. Such tests often talked about are told to be a passageway into the heavenly realms in such channels, which is not the case at all, as tests are only in duality. As you are leaving duality, then you exist beyond the need for tests. The only truth that many channels have is that there is a lot of hard work being placed into your reality of being more full of grace, as this is all up to you. There is no dependency going on here with these messages and who you are as the light. If you feel you are dependent on such messages to rise into harmony, you are clearly mistaken. If you feel these messages will stop if they have one view or 1 billion views, then you are mistaken, as this is about will, not about the outer image. I am aware that as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians, how many of you starseeds and light workers that have lost your way, simply from being blocked on YouTube, feeling these messages are hacked, or taken over by the cabal. That is of no truth, any more than your world leaders will tell you that inner Earth, and our existence beyond the Earth is real, and has always been as such, as these transmissions are only for those existing beyond the 3D as being the only real reality. Only the strongest starseeds and light workers will remain true to such guidance being explained now, as the rest of those souls lost in duality, along with the billions of unconscious humans, are the ones already being caught up in the drama of the end of duality. Is it true that your world governments around the world are preparing for civil wars, that in Spain, that in Italy, that more civil wars are starting to gather up more by the day? Yes, it is, as the reality of this is based on consciousness, as everything outside of the light is physicality. It matters none if you are brown-skinned, beige-skinned, dark-skinned, light-skinned, white, black, Asian, Indian, Persian, or any race that has been taught that you are. After all the cabal has taught you what you are, did you expect you were taught the truth? This is where your own attention takes you inside of you, to be restored more into the divine nature of your own consciousness, which then expands into a state of purity, where you see through your spiritual eyes, not only through physical ones. Seeing through only physical eyes will lead you into some serious trouble, feeling that you will see the heavenly realms and feeling that the third dimensions even exists on in the dimensions of heaven. Heaven only exists beyond the third dimensions, as physicality still exists beyond the 3D, along with the major changes of feeling that you will rise into the light by focusing on more judgments. It is foolish to feel you will ascend more by judgments. After all, did not the cabal teach you judgments? This is where your own realization of the seriousness of the situation of this planet is taken into your heart space, where the mind will be panicking during this time, as to those starseeds and light workers feeling that rational thought will lead you into an ascended state. You will see where that takes you. Rational thought has nothing to do with eternity, as in your awakening more beyond duality includes, as you say, ditching rational thoughts, to be more in your intuitive knowing, which expands into your own true self, in mastery of your own conscious awareness. Your own inner feeling of life is then felt in truth, where you enter the finalization process of a safe return into our starships, by your will to exist beyond duality now, into more oneness, with no need for logical thought, only a need for peacefulness from surrendering thought forms to begin with. We stand with you beyond all states of war and separation. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.